Hi Aries, and welcome to my September 2016 love reading for Aries, and this is particularly for single Aries out there. And the question I've asked the cards is a question I do with my private clients, and it is so effective and it changes things really radically, especially for the private clients that keep coming back, my monthly clients. But anyhow, I'll be doing monthly readings for all the signs anyhow, so you're getting exactly the same as my private clients. Okay, so let's take a look, Aries. Your first card represents how you're emotionally perceiving love relationships, and you've got the Tower card, and in this position and in this reading, in connection with all the rest of the cards, there's a feeling that how you perceive relationships has been radically, absolutely radically reconstructed recently. It's almost like it can have so many meanings, the Tower. For some Aries out there, it might have been a difficult experience to put on the Tower, but my feeling is not really. My feeling is sort of, because all learning is receiving new information, new awareness about who we are, and when we receive new awareness, the old understanding of what we thought life and relationships was about gets overhauled, and that's what the Tower is. It's almost like enlightenment, being enlightened about how you've been in relationships, how you've been approaching love. It's yes, basically it's a complete overhaul. And I remember your September 2016 general reading, and there was a sense, Aries, that what seemed to be blocking your well-being and your happiness was a bit of a sense of willfulness or stubbornness. I'm not sure, but I remember there being a block to your well-being. And that's just not pinpointing Aries. If we've all got blocks to our well-being, that's what learning is. That's what life's journey is about. But there seems to be, Aries, a radical transformation of your attitude. And why I think it's peaceful and not too troublesome transformation is the lesson you need to learn is the Hanged Man. And the Hanged Man, to me, again, there's so many different readers. Some readers might see this as catastrophe. I see this as radical peace and transformation, Aries. So I'm sorry if you don't like my readings, that's fine. But the Hanged Man is about a character who hangs upside down, but he's taken from the fact that he hangs upside down to receive new information. Again, look at the top of his head, he's becoming enlightened, which all that means is to bring light to a situation. It's not some radical, mystical term, really. It's just to bring new light and new awareness to a situation, and it seems to be, Aries, you've done it with incredible strength and incredible finesse, because Go the Distance is your sort of overarching guidance card. That Go the Distance, and Go the Distance is someone who's got that strength and that personal power to go for it. You know, so many people disrupt their own life path because they have this new understanding of themselves, but they're so scared they run back to the old. They run back to the old security patterns, or the old security patterns, the old addictions, things that keep them trapped in a never-ending cycle. And my feeling is, Aries, you're just leaping forward. Look at that beautiful, beautiful, I think it's a leopard. You know, it's just, you've got the power, you've got the stamina, and you've got the drive, Aries, to make this a beautiful transformation. Basically, I believe, and the action you can take to keep this incredible forward movement of radical change, Aries, is the Three of Discs. And the Three of Discs is about moving out into group activities. This group, it can be anything. It's quite often work, but it's very often house moving. Very, very often. It can be any creative project when you work as a group rather than a single individual. You know, it's that sort of where everyone comes together and everyone's got a task to do and they all perform it, and there's a bit of a, you know, this is sort of someone who's getting an awful lot of credit for their personal achievements. And you know what, Aries, I'm going to give you credit for your personal achievements. These aren't easy cards. Aquarius got them too. I'm an Aquarian. I get the process of change and the radical upheaval, and I also get sometimes before change that how it's quite stressful and it can be quite a painful process. But whatever you've done, you're getting so much credit for it, and you're getting credit from a group, and you know, and so that sort of advice is, and what actions you can take is to move out of isolation and into the greater whole. It doesn't matter what it is, Aries. It can be joining a night class, anything, a community group, anything that's more about the individual, that's coming together as a collective. This is a good chance that's where you're going to meet your new love, basically. And you know, who doesn't need that Aries fire in their project? Everyone needs it. Everyone needs that energy, you know. We sort of, you are the ones who've got the ability to go the distance. Probably you and probably maybe Capricorn are the two main ones again. But it's just wonderful. So the advice you've been given, Aries, is to have faith. And it's also more than having faith to me. It's about, and every single Aries watching this is going to have a different belief about life. And I respect everyone's belief about life, well, you know, within degrees. Not the belief that causes harm to others, but the star is about, it's about, after all this clearing, because this is a lot of clearing, and moving out into the group, the star, it reminds me of, it's like the waters of your life are running clear. There's nothing, there's not any, you're no longer emotionally being contaminated or polluted by old thinking patterns, about old ways of being. It's like the stars, they're shining brightly. And the stars are about a wish coming true card as well, you know, definitely a wish coming true. So could there be a new relationship? Definitely, Aries, definitely there could be. I'm not sure, or it could just be such an emotional healing that you're moving on from who you used to be, transforming yourself, moving out into the community or workplace, whatever's right for you, finding faith again, finding peace after the turbulence of the Tower, after the inner change it demands. It's you just full of peace, full of hope, full of faith for the future. And as that, the outcome card is you moving on to a whole new beginning. The sixes in the card are always about balance, reconciling that which was once out of balance. And the Six of Swords represents moving from turbulent waters into peace, so it follows so beautifully with the Star card. This sense of peace after trying times, basically. For a lot of Aries, it could represent going the distance, like your card says. It could be moving house, it could be relocating, it could be relocating if your community needs aren't met, Aries. You do whatever is required to find your personal well-being. If that means moving, it means moving. If it means changing jobs, it means changing jobs. You do whatever is needed, Aries, to transform your life. Because you're entering September with that attitude, and you're leaving September with transformation, basically. It's not the transformation of the death card, it's a light transformation. It almost means that there's nothing heavy going on. But you know, you have the personal power to go the whole distance, to find out in April what's been holding you back, Aries, and to make whatever changes you need to find your own personal fulfillment, because you deserve it, basically. You're worth it, Aries. You're worth having the love you need. And my personal advice, if you're in a situation or an area where you cannot find what you're looking for, and the advice and the final outcome is you're moving towards that which will meet your needs. And that's wonderful. So Aries, if you like this video, if you like, subscribe, share. I'm going to pick 3 people to a private reading with me around the end of September. I'm also going to post personal readings. They'll be out on Friday, so please look out for them. Or subscribe and they go straight to your inbox, whatever's the best for you, Aries. I wish you all the best here. You've got everything you need to make this successful change in your life. And change it's going to be. I'll see you for the weekly readings on Friday. Bye.